WandaVision finale was absolutely fantastic. Haven't given up Wanda for Lent, and I'm not sad about that. What an amazing finale to an amazing show. Truly the deepest production from Kevin Feige and the Marvel Cinematic Universe thus far. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about spoilers and some deep spiritual stuff takeaway from WandaVision, so be forewarned, true believers, that spoilers are ahead. Back out now before proceeding with this video. Come back after you watch it. If you haven't seen WandaVision finale yet, watch it. Come back. You can hit the subscribe button. And you can look at a whole bunch of different videos we have here. Don't spoil it for yourself. This is the final warning. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Love creates the beloved. That's literally true with Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch who is foretold in the Darkhold Book of Spells. But like we see in WandaVision, love does not control and dominate people's minds. It lets people think their thoughts, be themselves. And it surrenders. It lets go. It doesn't force the other to provide one's happiness. Love doesn't escape from or eliminate death. It goes through death. It faces reality, and it sees things as they are, like Wanda ultimately did. It chooses reality rather than what it wishes reality to be. Love perseveres through death.
What is grief, if not love persevering?
As we see in WandaVision, I love you should never be linked with I want your love, and I want things to be tailor-made to myself in my centripetal universe made for one. In the dance of love, each participant needs to be free. I might expect you to love me in return. That's okay. But real love does not demand the return of love or depend on the return of love. Love isn't a bribe. It's not a conditional arrangement. Westview, as imagined by the very understandably grieving, wounded Wanda, must come to an end. Only then can she find healing and discover herself, which she did. Nostalgia and the past give us great feels, but they can chain us and cripple us. The key that unlocks the chain of the past is goodbye. Without being free of that chain, we cannot be now where life is. When and where we are meant to be, who we really are cannot be born without being unchained from nostalgia and regrets. WandaVision does give us a satisfying conclusion to a fantastic series. I can see right now fanboys being upset, fangirls being upset. Why didn't Reed Richards show up? Why didn't Doctor Strange show up? Instead of miring itself in fanboy fangirl service providing eye candy of cameos and WTF moments, WandaVision in its finale remains true to Wanda's story. Had Doctor Strange arrived, it would have significantly detracted from Wanda's healing and sacrifice, my opinion. Wanda is no damsel in distress. She's a superhero. And she needed to resolve this in her own yes. And I think she did. But that isn't to say there wasn't some fun stuff at the very end that remind us we're in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The second after-credits scene takes place far away by a crystal lake at the bottom of this beautiful picturesque mountain. By the way, could that be Wundagore Mountain? The vibes turn very quickly from Bob Ross to Sam Raimi as we enter into the cabin, occupied by Wanda sipping coffee, but in the other room, a spectral image of the Scarlet Witch is levitating, scrutinizing the Darkhold, casting spells, and we hear the terrified cries of her children, Billy and Tommy. By the way, clearly with this imagery, the cabin, ghostly cries, incantations, a forbidden evil spell book, this is a big homage to Sam Raimi's beloved Evil Dead movies. It also creatively winks at fans, telling us that, Wanda's story is going to pick up next in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which happens to be directed by Sam Raimi. That's being filmed right now. Make mine Marvel, baby.